Hey, it's a video for subscribers to Crypto is Easy. If you're not subscribed, click the link in the description below, head on over, and if you like what you see, go ahead and sign up. I wanted to publish this and a few other short videos with some questions that I've gotten lately. The first of which, and the topic of today's video, is why I don't sell crypto. I have another video that talks about this. I'll link to that in the description below as well. Long story short, we are in an overall bull cycle. It's a bull market. And even though there's plenty of opportunities for the price to drop significantly for Bitcoin, for altcoins, and possibly for months, this is, for me, it's part of the deal, and it's the natural ebbs and flows of the market. And when we're in a situation like now where there's lots of reason to expect that that's going to happen, then that just becomes an expectation. And exercise caution. I'm exercising caution. Keep fresh cash handy. I've been acquiring cash for months now, just waiting for the opportunity to accumulate, because until we get to these big market cycle peaks, riding the waves up and down is historically and statistically more likely to get you the result that you expect. Now, if you're a competent trader or you have a really good sense of the market and a good risk management strategy, then yeah, trade in and out, sell, buy, whatever. If you're dollar cost averaging, yeah, that's great. You're going to do great. If you're following my plan, which is right in between, right? If you're a really good trader, you're going to do great. If you're dollar cost averaging, you're going to do great. My plan is right in between, where you're picking your spots, and then what I call buy low and then hodl, as opposed to buy high and then hodl on the way down. We buy low, hodl on the way up. We've been holding for a while, a lot longer than I expected. And even though, yeah, there's plenty of reasons to expect that the price is going to go down significantly for a few months, who knows? Right now we're in a stage where it's all retail. We know there are still institutions buying. We know businesses, traditional investment funds, things like that. But, this I don't know why, but even though that's happening, it's not happening enough that it seems to be really driving the market or materially changing the trajectory of the market. Whereas, 6 months ago, 7 months ago, 8 months ago, 10 months ago, 12, even a year ago, when we knew that, when I was talking about, and you can go back, you can see that, where we knew that was happening and it was having a big effect on the market, then it really mattered. Now it's retail, and it's just going to be these natural ebbs and flows, but there's nothing to worry about. And so, because there's nothing to worry about, and if you're worried, look, if you're sitting on this massive windfall, yeah, sell. Because we're not at the point where you can use crypto for a lot of things yet. That's going to be a few years from now. But if you're not in that situation where you just look down and you say, okay, this is something that I really need to either protect, right? I need to protect this from the possibility of another 30%, 40% crash that takes 4-5 months to get back to even, which we've seen in the middle of bull markets in Bitcoin's past. Or maybe you're not even worried about that. You just look down and you say, "Oh my God, I think of all I could do with the money I have invested in the market." Yeah, go ahead, sell, fine. You're not going to get flack from me. I think that's actually perfectly reasonable and probably a great thing. But for me, when I think about that, I think about the opportunity cost of this thing just keeps going up. And so for me, that's like my mindset around it. And then separately, go read the other video, which is why I don't take profits. A little different question. It's a different question. But sell as in I'm out. Take profits as in, skim some, what they call skim some cream off the top. Some people call it, protecting your gains. You can call it whatever you want, but just selling some of your crypto as a defensive hedge against the market going down. I don't personally do that because when you look at the big picture, step back and look at the macro viewpoint, the trajectory is clear. We see no signs of any market cycle peak. And until then, This is just, for me, the normal ebbs and flows of a very volatile market. And the volatility is real, a lot of times underappreciated. If you're new, you may see, a 15-20% shift in price over a day and think that's crazy. That's not the volatility I'm talking about. I'm talking about the volatility of 6 months ago. Over the last 6 months, Bitcoin's price going up 6x or 5x. I guess we're 5x now. That's a volatile asset. And then what if we spend the next 4 months going down 50%? And that's what I'm talking about with volatility. And maybe I'm just accustomed to it. I understand it can be very nerve-wracking. And on the way up, it's amazing, it's exciting. On the way down, it's scary, it sucks. So yeah, do whatever you need to do to feel comfortable about what you're doing in this market. Certainly don't jeopardize your welfare just because you think these things could go up. If you're sitting on a big gain, you want to take that gain, fine. It's all good. It's all good. But at least you know why I don't sell. Relax and enjoy the ride.